Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm Taylor Michelle. Coming up, a 95-year-old man is showing us you're never too old to chase your dreams. A child puts a popular retail store on blast, and a state trooper is the ultimate hooper. It's time for the Weekly Rundown. I have to start with this story this week because when I first saw the video on Facebook, I kind of fell in love with it. A mother bear was caught on camera trying to herd her uncooperative cubs across a busy road as traffic just sat there and waited for them. And mothers everywhere say, I can relate. Jeannie Most reports on the unbearable burdens of motherhood.
Mama bear and 4 cubs stopped traffic in Connecticut trying to cross a road. Mom has her paws full, not to mention her mouth. A 3rd cub crosses. No, make that prances to the other side. 3 across and 1 to go. Uh-oh, the 4th cub is up a pole. Mom to the rescue, but wait, someone's back. It can be a drag wrangling 4 little ones. This is something any human mom can relate to.
Go, babies, go!
Robin Cavelli, mother of 4, shot the video and said of the pole climber in particular,
he reminded me so much of my son. I could just hear myself yelling, get down off of that pole, get across the street, you're making a scene here.
Someone on Twitter posted, aw, someone should get out of their car and help. Somebody else put the wise in wise guy by replying, you want to be mauled? Because that's how you get mauled. Meanwhile, Mom was gently mauling her babies. Robin Cavelli's takeaway?
Just how hard it is to be a mom, and especially 4 babies, and I really felt for the mom.
Scottish comedian Janie Godley supplied bear narration.
Oh, jeez, I've not got a minute to myself. You, come here, Mammy. Oh, that's my ear, Mammy.
And just when it seemed all 4 were safely across, one of the cubs made a break for it, crossing the double yellow line. Mom was forced once again to take matters into her mouth as another cub followed in her footsteps. Aww. This is the kind of behavior that inspires lame jokes like, why did the bear cross the road to get to the other cub?
I mean, seriously, you can't tell me that wasn't the cutest thing you've seen today. And if you can, then send me whatever it was so I can see it too. Now, from one mommy moment to the next, anytime a healthy baby is born, it feels like a magical moment. But for one couple, the birth of their baby boy truly was miraculous. Here's Hoda with more.
It was a birth that beat the odds. 57-year-old Barbara Higgins delivered a healthy baby boy on Saturday, becoming one of the oldest women to give birth in the U.S.
I'm 57. The whole thing was a bit surreal, quite honestly.
Barbara and her husband Kenny welcoming baby boy Jack.
We beat the odds, and I'm so proud of her.
She says the pregnancy, her 3rd, was easy, thanks in part to her active lifestyle. But getting pregnant later in life comes with challenges. Barbara's doctor monitored her closely.
We were doing a lot of extra blood work, a lot of extra office visits, ultrasounds, things that we would do for anyone in her, who's older, to make sure things were going smoothly.
Here he is.
The choice to have another child was not made lightly. The family faced tragedy in 2016 when their teenage daughter passed away.
Molly was 13, had an undiagnosed brain tumor and died very suddenly.
While processing Molly's death, Barbara began to have dreams of another baby.
I attached it very much to my grief process. And, a couple of years went by where I had this sort of compelling thought in my head that I should have a child.
The couple began to look into in vitro fertilization, eventually finding a clinic that would treat a woman Barbara's age. Together, they made the decision to go for it, knowing firsthand that tomorrow is not promised.
Who knows how I'll be in 10 years, but who knows how you'll be in 10 years? That isn't something that anyone can predict. And why should Jack not get to be alive just because I'm old?
Thanks, Hoda, and congratulations to all. That is seriously so special. A 95-year-old Utah man may have set a record as the oldest person to helicopter ski. Junior Banus skied 4 runs this week in the Wasatch Mountains near Snowbird, Utah. Family and friends joined Junior, who used to work at Snowbird Resort, as its first mountain school director and director of skiing. He's considered one of the legends in American skiing. This week actually marked his 60th day skiing just this season. The family was informed by Guinness World Record that the previous helicopter skiing age record holder was 94 and 306 days old. Junior was 95 years and 224 days when he did it. Now, I can bet you almost anything, this will be Mike Everett. Krispy Kreme is bringing you cookies with their donuts. The company is teaming up with Oreos for 2 new flavors. There's the Oreo Cookie Glazed Donut, a donut covered in an Oreo cookie glazed filled with cookies and cream, topped with an icing drizzle and Oreo cookie pieces. There's also the Oreo Cookie Over the Top donut. This one is topped with cookies and cream filling, drizzled with chocolate icing, and finished with an Oreo cookie wafer. Okay, Krispy Kreme, we see you. The company says it's the first time it's collaborated with another brand to create an all-new glaze. The donuts are available now through April 18th, so you have one more week. From one favorite place to the next, Target is once again offering coupons for people who bring in old, recycled car seats. The event runs through April 17th at all locations. The coupon is good for 20% off a variety of baby gear. 'Tis the season. The store says it will accept damaged or expired car seats, so make your way there. Retail giant Old Navy is taking advice from a 7-year-old who has to be one of the world's youngest fashion critics ever. As part of a class assignment on how to write persuasive letters, Cameron Gardner wrote one about Old Navy's girls' jeans. The little girl was annoyed that the front pockets on the kids' jeans were fake. She wrote to the retailer saying she'd like to have real pockets in Old Navy kid jeans because she likes to put her hands in her pockets. Old Navy liked that idea and wrote her a thank you note. But the big box store did even more than that. They sent her 4 pairs of jeans and jean shorts with real pockets. This is actually really funny to me because I have thought the same thing for a few of the jeans I've bought there. Now, Sam Adams is giving out beer money to encourage vaccinations. The brand said it's looking forward to friends once again being able to gather in their favorite bars and restaurants. Starting April 12th, if you post your vaccination sticker or bandage, the company will send you $7 through the Cash App for a beer at your favorite bar. Remember to include hashtag #ShotForSam and tag @SamuelAdamsBeer on Instagram or Twitter. Then check for a direct message, and of course, make sure you have a Cash App account. Also revolving around COVID comes a shortage of one of America's favorite condiments, ketchup. Restaurants have relied heavily on takeout orders to survive during the pandemic, and that caused a need for more ketchup packets. But once those started running low, some eateries began pouring out bulk ketchup into individual cups. Those are called ramekins. And now the low inventory of ketchup is hitting mom and pop restaurants as well as chains. But there is some good news. Heinz is putting in work to increase its supply in order to produce 12 billion packets a year. So have no fear, Heinz is here. But I do have a ketchup question for you. Do you put ketchup on your eggs? Let me know on Instagram because this is very debatable. In other news, what would you pay for a little piece of a president's hair? Serious question here, folks. How about like 40K? Sounds reasonable, right? Well, a lock of George Washington's hair has just sold for just about that. The multiple strands have been stored in a handmade brass and glass locket for years. They are believed to have been removed from Washington's head close to or after his death in 1799. The bidding started at just $1,000. 45 bids later, the price rose to $39,921. Okay, who wants some? Let me go get some scissors. You might have seen it, video of a Delaware state trooper lighting kids up on Wilmington basketball courts. The trooper just doesn't miss a shot, but he tells Tim Furlong he's not there to show off for the kids, it's just more important to show up for them.
What's up, man? How you doing? In this part of Wilmington, police officers are often here for not so good reasons, but for Delaware State Trooper Joshua Morris, well, he's here for basketball and bridge building.
It's a lot of beautiful people in this city.
And this video, yeah, it's now blowing up. Trooper Morris doesn't miss many shots on his impromptu playground visits, but when this kid Rocky became his cameraman and play-by-play guy, saying he shoots like Steph Curry.
Oh, that's Curry. That's Curry. That's Curry.
Well, Trooper Morris knew he had made a friend, and he got his young friend a cool gift.
Oh my God!
A new pair of Steph Curry sneakers. Rocky is beyond proud to wear them.
So it's bigger than me just giving him sneakers. When he laced them up, I just want him to understand that he has somebody that believes in him, somebody that loves him, somebody that will embrace him, somebody that will be patient with him.
He's nice, he's kind, and he likes playing basketball with me.
As the George Floyd trial begins and lots of people have a lot of anger toward law enforcement, Rocky's mom has a very different take as she sees her boy out there hanging out with guys in uniforms.
All cops are not bad, and this is just a proof of it right here.
Yeah, right.
I'm raising 4 boys, so to be able to see the cops out here and working with them and teaching them things, I think that is a wonderful thing.
Oh, right. Come on, right. You know, a lot of these kids, you know, especially in the inner city, you know, they suffer a lot of trauma, a lot of hopelessness, a lot of broken families. You know, they go through a lot of different things. So me, as an officer, I just think it's my duty to put myself in position to make change and to be a light to their world full of darkness.
Yeah, it's not really about basketball at all. Trooper Morris is doing his part to fix a much bigger problem, and it's working.
Oh, that's Curry. Oh, that's Curry. Oh, that's Curry. Oh, that's Curry. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Big shout out to Officer Morris. But the baller talk isn't stopping there. Coming up after the break, we're talking what's next for the beloved movie Space Jam, plus we're talking ballers as in ballers. I'll explain when the weekly rundown returns in just 2 minutes. Space Jam fans, unite. Welcome to the Space Jam. Warner Brothers dropped a trailer for the new Space Jam movie.
Basketball camp is next weekend. You got amazing potential on the court, and I can help you get there.
That's not what I want, Dad. You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me just do me.
Hold up, wrong floor.
Space Jam: A New Legacy comes 25 years after the original and stars LeBron James. That makes perfect sense when you consider the first film starred Michael Jordan, who was basketball's biggest star of his time. The story of the new film centers around James getting stuck in an entertainment server, where he has to save his son. There are plenty of cameos from film and TV in there, including King Kong, Wonder Woman, and of course, the Looney Tunes cartoon characters. The internet is especially buzzing about a Clockwork Orange cameo seen in the trailer. The characters from Stanley Kubrick's ultra-violent 1971 film seem a strange fit for the family-friendly film. We'll have to wait until July 16th to see if they actually make the final cut. That's when Space Jam: A New Legacy hits theaters and HBO Max streaming service.
I'm a cartoon?
Meh. What's up, Doc?
I need to assemble an elite team to help get my son back.
I know what you're looking for. A dream team. Mom, shoot the ball. Let's try that again, shall we?
Meanwhile, another sports legend is getting a chance to toss some questions to Chewbacca. And Tom Brady chose to talk to the legendary Wookiee about haircuts. Fitting? The NFL star met the character while visiting Disney World this week. He was there to celebrate his 7th Super Bowl win and to keep a marketing promise. Brady and his teammate, Rob Gronkowski, have appeared in an ad saying they plan to visit the park. When stars meet stars. Switching gears to the world of music, a hot new rock band found themselves traversing California to film their latest music video. Rick Damigella talked with Dirty Honey.
Los Angeles rockers Dirty Honey are adding their spin to the music mythology of the Golden State with California Dreamin'.
It's about the dark corners of Los Angeles and California. We've both had our struggles coming up, and we're happy that it's working out now, but that's not always the case. So we wanted to shine a light on the darkness that can be Hollywood, from time to time.
Producing the music video was challenging.
A lot of driving all over California. Yeah. with a van and lugging around a huge door that was very heavy.
That only fit in the van one way.
Literally one way. It was specifically designed to fit the exact dimensions of the van. We did easily over 1,000 in the 3.5 days of filming. So
yeah,
it was a lot.
After the pandemic derailed their 2020 plans, Dirty Honey is excited to release their debut album.
It's just exciting also with what's happened to have some movement and have another chapter coming in,
Yeah.
During the pandemic, it feels like, it's starting to feel like normal days again.
Rocking out in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Dirty Honey's self-released, self-titled debut album drops April 23rd, and I can dig their tunes. Now, if you didn't hear it literally everywhere this week, then here I am to tell you that Kim Kardashian West, soon not to be West, is the latest to join Forbes' list of billionaires. Forbes said the 40-year-old's net worth is up thanks to her business, KKW and Skims, as well as cash from reality TV, of course, endorsement deals, and some smaller investments. She was estimated to be worth about $780 million back in October of last year. Kardashian's soon-to-be ex-husband Kanye West moved into the billionaire club in 2020. So they're rich for their reasons, but a lot of people are cashing in on Bitcoin. Are you one of the thousands of people that are still confused about what Bitcoin even is? Well, stick around because we are breaking it down Bitcoin style after the break. Welcome back to Weekly Rundown. It seems like Bitcoin is everywhere these days. From the major financial channels to late-night comedian monologues, people are talking a lot about the 12-year-old cryptocurrency that has made some people really rich. But what exactly is Bitcoin? How do people buy it? And why do people buy it? NBC's Chris Ballone finds out in today's Talking Tech.
Those transactions are recorded in a digital ledger known as the blockchain. There's a much higher level of security. It's not hackable in that sense.
And so people buy Bitcoin because they hope that they pay for it $50,000 today, and maybe within 1 year they will be able to sell it for $100,000. There's no intrinsic value behind Bitcoin.
Prices of these cryptocurrencies can be quite volatile. They can move up or down 20% in the span of a week.
It's pretty much a casino where you don't know your odds.
Yeah, you have to be prepared to lose whatever you put into cryptocurrency.
While many major investors and companies have been skeptical about investing in cryptocurrencies, last month electric car company Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and said it plans to let people actually buy their cars using it. The payment company Square has also bought millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Hopefully that helped explain some of the hype for you. Weekly Rundown, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Weekly Rundown. I missed you. It's time now to introduce you to this week's Essential Server of the Week. Thalia, take it away.
Arturo? Arturo, hello.
How are you?
I'm Thalia Hayden from NBC Palm Springs. You are our server of the week. You're getting $1,000 from Honda and Toyota of the Desert because everybody that you work for thinks you are the best server that they have here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Arturo. Just hearing everything about you, opening the place in the mornings, helping the chef. The customers love you. You're just an amazing server, and congratulations.
We can see just from this morning what an amazing person you are, so thank you very much for all you do. Go out and spend this money on yourself, Arturo.
And we see day in and day out, you're serving other people, so this is your turn to get served, to get something positive. How do you feel?
Oh, feels, I don't know, I don't have words to say. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Yes. Very good with the customer and helping the kitchen when we need him. So it's really, he's a winner.
He's the best. Yeah, in fact, I celebrated my birthday for 7 weeks and 2 days, and he brought me ice cream and a candle after we finished our meal, so it was awesome.
Wow, so he makes you feel like really special.
Oh my gosh, we're so special. So this is all for his children because we love him.
It's always so fun to see their reactions, and I'll see you in 2. That is all I have for you today, but as always, have a great week and don't forget to smile.